All right, folks. Well, we're up day 2 of our adventure. If you haven't seen day 1, definitely go back and check that out. I'll put a link down in the description. But yeah, we're still camped in the location where we were last night, and we are probably going to start packing up here pretty soon. It was a really stormy, rainy night last night. The wind's just blowing still out there. It does look like the wind or the rain has stopped, but I can see out on the 2-track that we came in on that there's quite a bit of standing water in the road, so I'm not sure how that is going to affect our travels this morning. I've already had coffee, got coffee out. You see, Daisy Cafe. I think I'm gonna make breakfast inside the van today. I'm just gonna probably hop out here real quick, knock the awning down, put away the fire pit, pack away what firewood that we have still out, and then come back in and make some breakfast inside the van.
Cheers, Jason. Thank you, man. Better than my string cheese and beef jerky for breakfast. Wow. Oh.
Yeah, this is pretty simple. In the van meal, little sausage McMuffin, pre-cooked sausages, pepper jack cheese, egg. Nice on a stormy, windy day. All right, so we're gonna finish up eating here and get ready to head down the road. So, what are you thinking? What are you thinking for today's travels?
Man, I'm gonna get my recovery gear ready because of how much it rained last night. I feel like we're gonna have some recovery situations. Fingers crossed we don't.
Right.
But with the kind of road we're traveling on, it looks like there's gonna be a lot of mud.
Yeah, these desert roads. I mean, when we get a hard rain like we did last night, the mud just sticks to the tires and just turns them into slicks, and it can get really nasty out here real quick. All right, you ready to roll?
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
so far so good. This actually is not nearly as bad as I thought it possibly could be, to the point where I almost feel like a tiny bit of a weenie for making such a big deal about it earlier. There has been a couple small greasy spots, but so far pretty easy going. I think a lot has to do with the fact that this is a pretty rocky area, so there's a pretty firm base structure underneath. But for those of you that have been following the channel a while and maybe recall my trip that I did last March in the RMT Overland Jeep Gladiator, I think you can understand my reasonable concern that this does get really bad out here when it gets a lot of water on it, especially after it's been dry for a long period like it has. All right, so I was just reviewing the map, and when I originally mapped out the route, I had it taking me through a section that ended up running me into some private land, and I couldn't get through it. So I had to do some rerouting, and I found a way around that private land and, you know, was able to continue on. But just reviewing the map again here, I actually think I found a better road that can more straight line through this section instead of kind of the way I had it before, which brought you up and then you kind of had to come back down and then back up again. So yeah, little update to the route coming. So check my website for an updated version of the route. Well, we're making pretty good time today. We are actually rolling through the Lost Forest research area now, and yeah, it's this is kind of a cool spot. You do need to kind of stay on the roads and everything, and you know, kind of follow the rules because it is a research area, but it is a really cool spot to roll through. Alright guys, well, we have made it to the sand dunes. It is wind blowing right now. You probably can hear it in the mic. One nice thing is we do have a little bit of break in the weather, but it still looks extremely stormy all around us. I'm gonna go ahead and get my flag on the van, maybe just go cruise around and play in the dunes a little bit. It's the dirt feels really good. I think it's gonna be real tacky out there. So again, all the concerns of this morning probably unnecessary, but yeah, I think this is going to be perfect conditions for playing out in the dunes. All right, folks, well, we're out here, we're out in the dunes. It's pretty rad that you can just come out here and go wherever you want, like wherever your heart desires. There's no guided path or two-track road that you have to stay on. Like, you can just go anywhere, up any hill, down any hill, do whatever you want, go wherever you want. It's awesome out here. Unfortunately, today it is windy. I mean, massively windy. It's actually shaking the van. Like, I'm just sitting here still, and I don't know if you guys can tell from this angle, but man, the van is just going, you know, and it's a little bit crazy out here, but which is, you know, too bad, because I was really hoping to get some killer drone footage out here, but there is no possible way that the drone's going up in the air with the wind pucking like it is now. So anyways, I'm going to screw around a little bit more. Ed's out here, he's screwing around a little bit, and yeah, gonna have some fun. All right, folks. Well, I would love to share with you a great meal out by the campfire, but it is windy out there, isn't it?
It's horrible outside. It's hard to just be out there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are in the van. We have a kind of a hodgepodge of things to eat tonight. It's going to be kind of a finger dinner. So Edward brought us some macaroni salad. We got some Triscuits. Got the mustard out, which I kind of shared with you guys earlier yesterday. We got some pepper jack cheese, a little bit of, or actually, here we go. We got more of that. We've got some summer sausage. Edward also brought in some, what do we got here, Edward?
Copa.
Copa?
I just saw it at the deli, and I figured it might be good to have with cheese or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be good. So what we got, and then my sister-in-law, she grew all this in her garden, some peppers and carrots and all that, and then she pickled it and canned it, and you had a little bit of that. What did you think of that, Edward?
Dude, it was good. Like, before I bit into it, I thought it was going to be super spicy and hard to eat, but it was very flavorful, not very spicy, but it crept up at the end. A little bit of spice, but it was really good. I had the carrot and the garlic that was in there too. Man, it's dangerous. I feel like I could finish the jar if I wanted to.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, it's going to be a simple evening tonight. We're going to go ahead and close out the video. If you like day 2 of our adventure, please hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification. Also subscribe to Edward as well. Check out his videos on our trip, and we'll see you guys outside.